Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this is a video that I wanted to do for a little while now. People have been asking me, and this is going back like when I used to post videos of when it was actually nice weather outside, and I would be like taking Olivia to the park and the boys to the park, and I'd be nursing Olivia in public, or I've got a few photos of me nursing her when we're going out for meals and things like that. So I just wanted to kind of come on here and give you guys my confidence to do it in public if you are quite anxious. Now, legally, they have to provide you a place to nurse your baby in privacy that isn't a toilet. So it has to be like a hygienic place. So for example, if you're in a store, you are legally allowed to use their like changing rooms, things like that. I've done that many a time in Primark. We were in like a really busy queue. Olivia started crying. This was in like Southampton. This was like going back when I decided to drag all the kids out on a beautiful day to go shopping. And yeah, and they were like, yeah, that's absolutely no problem. And a lot of the times they won't have any issues with it. So legally, you are allowed to nurse in public. If anyone comes up to you and says, excuse me, could you not do that, please? That is illegal. They are not, like, by law, you are protected, okay? So that is the one main thing to remember. Now, the thing that I do, or I did kind of when I wasn't very confident, was I would use a blanket just to kind of cover like this bit of me. So obviously the baby would be like here, and then there would be like a lot of like chest and boobage out, right, and skin. Oh god, no. Yeah, you can see a girl on the beach and that's like absolutely fine, right? So I would have the baby, and then I would put like I would drape a blanket over me just to kind of like cover up any skin. So it'd literally be like baby and then towel or like blanket or muslin cloth. They're brilliant to use. So that's what I would use. And another thing that I did was not to make eye contact. Now, a lot of people will be looking, and there's nothing wrong with looking. You know, you glance down and, oh god, she's feeding a baby, sorry, I didn't mean to, like, you know, have you ever like accidentally caught eyes with someone and been like, oh god, I'm not looking, I hope she doesn't think I'm a weirdo? I've done it so many times, and if, you know, I have a look and I'm like, oh look, she's nursing her baby, and then she glances eyes, I just smile, and you know, it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Like, would you rather a baby, you know, screaming, or a baby that's very quiet and being fed? Like, I think I'd rather a baby being fed, wouldn't you? So that's kind of just what goes through my mind every time I feed Olivia when I'm out. She is nearly 1 now, and I still nurse her. She is reducing her feeds a lot, so I'm feeling like she's gonna completely quit on me, to be honest. Like, it's getting to the end of like the day, and she'll maybe nurse for about 30 seconds now, so with like still breastfeeding, but just she doesn't really nurse when she's out anymore, and when, like, if she hurts herself or anything like that, like, we just cuddle. There's no like breastfeeding for comfort or like to stop her crying or anything like that. She's never done that actually, which is maybe different than your baby. But if your baby is a complete booby monster and wants to nurse whenever you're out, especially like when you're out in public, you are allowed to use like changing rooms. You're allowed to sit on, you know, like benches, things like that, and nurse, and it's completely legal. So, you know, this is my confidence to you guys. Don't make eye contact if you are nervous. Just look down at your baby and, you know, just stroke their hair and just talk to them. And, you know, or just go on your phone and just kind of don't make eye contact with people, because you may get a bit of a mixed reaction. Like, some guys may be looking at you and you feel a little bit uncomfortable by that, and again, they may not mean anything by it, and they're just kind of like glancing down and being like, oops. You know, eyes are just naturally drawn to boobs, aren't they? Because boobs are just amazing. But yeah, that's my tips really for nursing in public. So make sure that you don't make eye contact with people. Keep like a muslin cloth just to cover yourself just a little bit, if that's what, you know. You don't need to, you don't legally have to, but to me that just helped me just feel a little bit more comfortable in public. And then also the legal team is on your side when it comes to legally being able to breastfeed in public. So I do hope that this helps. Give it a thumbs up if it did. Subscribe to me for free for more videos. Drop me any helpful video ideas down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye ladies!